Yep. Okay, it's Fab here. It's what's going on at Fab. I'm here with my boy.
Yes,
Yourself,
sir.
man.
Okay, my name is Luthando Tshaya, the founder and director of the Client Media, as well as a live TV director, insert producer.
Okay, cool, man. You recently came back from Brooklyn. That's why I have you here, man.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell my viewers what were you doing there?
As I started introducing myself as the founder of the Client Media, it's a boutique agency that deals with PR and communication, as well as any media related, exchange.
Okay, who are the owners first before you answer?
Okay, so the owner is myself again.
Yeah.
That's me. And Sean Kumalo, who is a PR genius, a friend of mine. It's just the two of us. So it's a small agency.
Yeah.
We operate wherever we go. We don't have a set space.
Okay, cool.
So going back to New York, so in 2018 September, we signed a client called the Free State Fashion Week in Free State. So we have been working with this client for over a year now.
Yeah.
So when we,
Sit back a bit.
Oh yeah. So you gotta see the face, man. You gotta see the face. So when we signed this client, so we started working with the client doing PR, mainly PR and communications. So and then through that we got invited by Brooklyn Fashion Week, which is a big thing, for small town in Free State. And also the designers that are up and coming, to be exposed and to rub shoulders with some of the great designers that are out there. In New York, you have a concrete jungle that the dreams are made of.
Yeah. For me, like I look at that and it was like a bit too soon, not in a negative way. I was like, wow, this guy, he just moved from Cape Town.
Yes.
He started a company and then he moved to Joburg.
Yes.
And is already flying that way. And what inspired the move? Why did you move from Cape Town to Joburg?
I think in my life, I have been going through phases, and all these phases have been like a learning curve. And I've been winging it as I'm going.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a formula to say this is what I want to do with my life. And I think the Joburg move as well was more. It was like me just taking a leap of faith.
Yeah.
I was in a space where I was like, okay, now I'm directing. Thanks to you. Tango taught me, obviously other people came through and they taught me, the skills in behind the scenes of directing. A MultiCam is not just a baby steps. It's a lot. You have crew, you have presenters, you have sound.
Dealing with different characters, you have to handle that. For me, that's why I always say to people, it's being a leader. Exactly. I don't even call myself a director.
And I want to commend you on your leadership skills, because as a crew at times, I remember when I was still shooting camera, we sometimes we don't support our directors. And we did that with you as well. Let me be honest. And sometimes I don't think this was coming on the script, because there were like changes that were happening in the show. We're all moving forward together. So there was a lot of strain on you, because you had to capture the ship. And I want to say, Tango, from you I learned a lot in terms of being in the moment, and being a leader. And captaining the ship. So
okay, we're gonna go back there. You open your Okay, wait before you answer that. I want to explain something even to people who are coming into leadership. You see, leadership for me, like I understood leadership before I came into this position. I understand. You see, when you're a new leader and in a new position, you will be challenged.
Yes.
And that's how you grow as a person. You must not take things personal. You must get over stuff. You must look through to people and stuff like that. And like I said to someone, you cannot deal with people the same. You must study people and understand people as a leader. So for me, like I don't like even to this day, I deal with different people, like crews, get different prisoners. They come here to studio now, like someone is going through some stuff and then like you don't understand with the attitude and stuff like that. But all I'm saying, like as a leader, you need to be a strong leader and understanding leader, as someone who can like talk to people and say, ask, like, say, what's happening here? Why are you behaving this way? Why are you not giving me the shot? Why are you not like behaving like the way we expect you to believe to behave? You understand what I'm saying? So like as a leader, you don't take things personal, otherwise you will never make it. So at that time, I want to say to you, it's over.
That's the other thing with you, is that how you always win your battles is that you're so humble. You don't have an ego. So someone can't come and push you because there's nothing to push. You are humble in your leadership. You know what I mean? So that's a good point.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, going back, enough of the comments is what you're saying. Okay. So going back to, where were we again? Move to Joburg, right?
Joburg, yeah.
Okay, so I felt like I reached the ceiling. You know, there wasn't a space for me to move. There wasn't a space for me to grow, and I knew the potential I had, and people were telling me the potential I had. Management as well was saying, hey, you got enough in you. You are still young, go and explore. So I was like, okay. And in that time, I think I had enough context for me to move to Joburg and say, hey, I'm here, what's happening? You know what I mean? So basically that
even
was
that with those contacts, like I was already scared for you, man. And because I've seen people move to Joburg. After a few months, they come back and be like, hey, it's not what I think it was.
Yes.
Life is not, cool. And now you recently won an award.
Yes.
What was that for?
All right, so now I am, an award.
Okay, can you just mention all the shows that you have been involved in?
Okay, so I directed Hectic 99. Directed Hectic on 3. I directed, which I was an AD, like a second director, so I was doing content directing for Showville, as well as technical director, and I did My Night as well. I did Yummy. And now I'm currently sourcing inserts for your shows, Hectic 99 and Hectic on 3.
Cool.
So
the awards,
So there's a girl called Uvuyo Joboto who is, a visionary, a young girl,
respect.
Vuyo, she looks at, creatives in different forms within our industry, and she awards people, let's say black people, and she looks at them and say, hey, you're doing well. This is just for us to say, you're doing well, you're doing great, we love what you're doing, we love your hustle, we love your your forward thinking. So the award was just from that space to say, Luthando, we see that you're doing well.
And honestly, we need that, because I remember when I started directing. I remember directing. Was still in training at that time. I'm in this rehearsal and I feel like you're saying, I feel like no one is giving me any support here. And I decided during that rehearsal that I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. I was like, okay, directing, and then
really
after that, I take my phone, call home, I'm like, no, this is not for me. No, this is not for me. I don't think this, and I believe honestly that this was not for me. This is not what I was called to do. And my family like, okay, no, it's fine. If it's not for you, we'll support you, boom. And I was convinced it was not for me, and put my phone down, came back, told the director and producer at that time, no, this is not for me. They were like, okay, sure. And the CEO of the company called me to say, I'm disappointed because I've watched you overcome stuff as a floor manager, overcome stuff as other positions that I did in the company.
Vision mixer.
You
are a fantastic vision mixer.
And she said to me words that kept me going until now. That's why I'm saying what Vuyo is doing for me, I really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. It's a big thing. Vuyo.
Vuyo
Yes, what she's doing to you guys. Saying we see you is what we need. Because the CEO of the company called me to say, I've watched you overcome stuff, and she said these words: we do not expect you to be perfect now as a company. We will support you. Those words, my man.
They give you
those
strength.
Those words. When I came back to direct the show, I remember we used to have a fashion stylist come every Wednesday. When she watched the show that day, she was in studio, inside the studio. She was asking from people who's directing the show today. People were telling her, okay, and she was like, something is different. That thing confirmed to me that this is where I'm supposed to be.
That's cool.
And I went on to, we got a nomination. We started Hectic on 3.
Yes.
On SABC 3, we got a nomination. Melo, we got she was nominated for the best presenter.
Yes.
Bro, like I don't take those things for granted. For me, that's huge. It's a big thing, and it says to me like we need to encourage one another. We need to say, I see you, man. I see you do this thing. I see you, girl. Keep on going. Keep on going. We see you, because sometimes we do stuff and we do like the right things. We do, but we can't really see us, because we are within us. We are doing this thing. We feel this pressure here, and you the one that sees the impact that I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the one who's watching you and saying, like, oh, this guy, how does he do it? I appreciate you. And I said, we need to be telling that to one another.
Thank you. Thank you. As I was saying, Namtango, is that your leadership. It really, one of the things that gave me strength. My decision to go to Joburg, because I was like, watching you overcome what you did, and through the pressure that you had, you really handled it well. So I was like, I can do it. So you're right. If someone just wrote, a proposal, and it's a colleague, just say, this is a kick-ass proposal, man. If someone give you a good shot, just say to him, hey, that was a dope shot.
For me, like,
let's just pat each other on the back.
You're saying something, you're saying something. Because for me, like that's what I realized about the people that I work with. If I give compliments through, like to a presenter that is doing a good job, I talk to that presenter. I understand some people, they grow like pride and stuff like that, and I warn them. I say, like, guys, for me, I won't hold back. I will tell you when doing something good, but be careful. Do not grow. Don't have.
Always stay humble.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
That is the remedy of the game.
Cool. Can you give a last few words to someone who wants to start? Because starting is a big thing.
Yes.
Because for me, I see that move to Joburg as a start. I don't think it was an easy decision.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
So and remember, I have a daughter.
That's what I'm thinking as I'm saying that.
So at that time, I was getting like a stable income. Oh yeah, I remember going to head of TV, Vilna. She said to me, she's the one who said to me, Luthando, you have potential. Stop this. She was very harsh on me, saying, stop this thing that you're doing. Don't be comfortable. Those kind of pushes are really necessary to us as youngsters to really give us the push. So going back, so looking at my daughter, I was like, so do I leave this 9 to 5? How am I going to feed myself? So I had a plan, but I didn't tell anyone about this plan. I saved 3 months in advance of rent and 3 months of necessities that I need in a month. And then I was like, okay, so within 3 months, I cannot fail.
So it helps you like to at least be comfortable and not operate under stress.
Just
that part, because when you don't have a cent, you operate under stress and you desperate to get into places, you push, you meet a client, you are pushing, be like, the client will be like, okay, why are you pushing me?
Cool. So so just have a plan before you do anything in terms of business. Some will call it a capital. So try and raise some sort of funds to sustain you while you're trying to find your feet. When it comes to business, that will be, if you want to start, that will be my advice.
And also, like, if you do not have money or you don't have a job like currently and you want to start something, just your idea.
Start.
Ideas are powerful.
Start.
Take your idea, talk to someone about your idea, like convince them, and then you take it from there. Cool. Thanks.
Before we go, I just want to say, when it comes to business, I'm also still like baby steps. I'm still, getting. I'm not like I can't sit here. I'm like and say I'm the master. I know everything. So, but I'm just getting there.
I think it takes time. For me, it's just about just keep going, man.
Thank you,
Cool. Thank you.
Fagu
by the way.
To subscribe. Subscribe.
You're man.
And stay tuned.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you so much.
Sure, man.
Thank you. Signing out.
Hola.